Slay away the day, biatches and lovelies. And replay watchers, don't forget your thumb. We appreciate it. Also leave a comment because we do pick winners from the comments of the lives. And we usually pick Saturdays on the next Saturday and Wednesdays on the next Wednesdays. But today I forgot to write them down, so we're picking those on this Wednesday. But that goes towards the end of the month giveaway because we do an end of the month giveaway, just an appreciation. We do a cat colony giveaway, and we started, we're coming up. We started also rainbow cats. As of last month, we did it, and I think we'll do it again this month, is a large, hefty hank of hand-dyed yarn. And hello, all the lovelies in the chat. You could say hi, Rusty. They could see us.
Hello, beautiful humans.
I'm trying to pull the thing up, and it won't go up. There we go.
Yep, I just had to fix my chat because an ad came and like popped everybody down. That's why I was like,
oh, yeah. Let me do the fan thing here, so I just keep a track of that. All right, cool beans. All right, we'll say howdy do's real quickly, and then we will do some housekeeping because today's a good day, November 1st, and we've got all new stuff for winners for the end of the month.
thank you, Cindy.
And during the lives. Hello, Yummy D. Elmo was the first one in the house. Hello, Moonlight Tracy's here, and Mariana. Ms. Monica is here. Bendy Jendy. Hello, AZ Bonnie. Good to see you. My son Panda. Hello, I like Papa G. I love it so much. Now I need a shirt that says Papa G. You know that. Hello, Angela. Angela's here to see us tonight. And Denise Lee is here. Thank you for coming. Barbara Bodine is in the house. Hello, Lynn Moore is here. And let's see who else I didn't miss. I don't want to. And if I miss you, you know it's never intentional. Hello, Tina's hooking again. Geez, hope you're making some cash doing that. Hello, Noelle Dula Flor. And let's see who else. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't put these stupid glasses on because I can't even read. Hello, Leslie's crocheting in the corner. Hello, Diane Major Mod. Hello. Melissa G. She's in the house. Flower Tammy Flower. And again, we still have the ats with your things on it. So now it's hard to remember who's who with your hello Michelle with your YouTube handle instead of your names. Lina Nana Bananas here. Hello, JB's Crochet is in the house. Thank you guys so much for showing up. And Karen JSP is here. Oh my goodness. I said hello to Michelle. I said hello again. Maybe not. Hello, Zoila. Zoila, my girl's in the house. Let's see. Did I get everybody thus far? Hello, Mary Mayhem is in the house. Paula Mint. Hello, Paula. And I think Sally Stevens is here. Hello, Sally. Hello, Suzanne. And Enchants and Cindy's here. My goodness. Rebecca McCauley. Did I already say hi to you? But even if I did, I like saying your name. Do other people call you Rebecca McCauley? Hello, CNY woman. It's good to see you. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Enchanson. Let me write that down. It's funny because I have to hesitate when I write the name Cindy now because of Cindy Lou Wholicious, because she spells it with an S. Thank you very much for that super chat. Much appreciated. Lori's Stories. Hello, Lori. Hello, Mork and Mandy. Good to see you. Hello, Lacey Lavender. Oh, and thank you, Mariana. Thank you very, very much. Yes, it's November. I love this weather so much. 14 months, Mandy. What? I know. We've been on here forever. It feels like, right?
Yeah.
Scandalous. Hello, Scandalous. Deborah Richardson is here. Gracie is here. I was going to try to say your name. Let's do it. Canalis. I hope I'm saying that properly. I don't really care if I am or not, to be honest with you, because if I screw it up, I'm just going to be happy screwing it up. Kirsten Amstead is in the house. Hello, Kirsten. Oh, thank you, Denise Lee, very much. And we really do appreciate these because holy geez Louise, it was shipping, even with the pirate ship now. Now they're charging you extra because it's holiday. You know, it's getting tough. Hello, Missy. And let's see, I think I got everybody. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. That's awesome. What a great community. Oh, we got another one from Moonlight Tracy. Thank you so
Perfect.
much.
So you're just
Thank
about caught up then.
Oh, awesome. Just want to say that all super chats, super stickers, and each gifted memberships, just in case you didn't know. Hello, Alley Cat Kimberly. Each goes, you get an entry for each one in our end of the month. And on Wednesdays, oh, I got all kinds of stuff. Oh, I dropped Jack on the ground. Sorry about that, Jack. I dropped Jack. But on Wednesdays, we do the Wheel of Winning on Wednesday. And that also, you, for the super chats, each gifted, you get an entry that goes on the wheel for that night, but also goes to the end of the month. Just letting you know that. And I got to put Jack back. Stay right there, Jack. All right. Put Jack back up. Hello, Magic Frog. Yes. So I did get the
So
hellos. I'll try to keep up as we go. Yes, go.
yeah, so we're still doing the intermes. I mean, you all know at this point, I think, that you just go to an older video. It has to be at least a month old, but definitely go way back. They're better when we really don't know what we're doing. Just make a comment with the word enter somewhere in the beginning so that we know that you're entering that for that video, and then we pick things for that. We will be showing what's in the members appreciation stuff right after we do the word of the day stories, so that you have to be a member by the 15th to get your name in for that, for your tickets or entries. And then just to give you a heads up, Rainbow Cats, I figured out a way. So when I make a video and I try to upload it, because of the internet here, it takes forever and then sometimes just like stops and I have to start all over again. So what I'm going to do is a random, whenever I feel like doing the video, I'm just going to pop on a Rainbow Cats live and explain Bendy Bingo Birthday Bash. And then if people show up, maybe we'll chat for a little bit after. And then afterwards, we can make that public. So it's kind of like uploading as we go, but just something new I'm going to test out.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much my housekeeping.
Oh, all right. And I just want to say thank you to a CNY woman for her super chat, and hello to Pause Heidi, and thank you for hers. And hello, Helix has just showed up too. Hello, Helix. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to show you not everything, but so far what I have for the end of the month for November. And I so far what I've geared it towards. Hello, Dimitri Snail, but it says your name on your handle here, but I know it's Snail. Pretty much what I focused on for the end of this month is Christmas colors for all y'all that, if you don't like Christmas, don't do Christmas, just let me know and I can switch it up, but, or use it for something else, whatever. But is mostly Christmas stuff because this way you have, at the end of the month, we try to give you the month prior, the colors for that month. So this gives you all of December to make something. All right. Does that make sense? That makes sense. Yes, Snail. I know. I call her Panda. I just said Snail. Hello, Kristen F. It's good to see you. And thank you. And don't forget your thumbs, guys. Let us know if we do get near 100 thumbs, please let us know. Cause it just makes us happy. And, yeah. So other than that, with housekeeping, I did want to say, that the woman that we met during the fair that Rusty and I did, her daughter is collecting scarves. So I mean, she's probably working and a busy woman. So, she did get back to me and they will collect scarves and also hats. Cause I asked her, so are you doing hats as well? Oh, I got one from, Denise Hoffman. Hello, Denise Hoffman. And thank you. I just don't like these handles because it's hard for me. And thank you very much, Lori. Lori's telling stories again. That's what we used to ask Rusty when she was little. Are you just telling a story or is this the truth? That's how we used to get it from her. Tammy Rigney, hello. Thank you for becoming a member, girl. But
I
anyway,
love that. That's become like what you just said about me telling a story is true. It has become the pulling of Rusty, where I
yeah.
just like answer something logically, and then I was
Oh,
like, to be
thank you,
fair,
Lori.
I don't know any of this information. It just sounds correct.
Yeah, and we just call it a Rusty now because it's like her BSing, but it sounds really good. Like it probably could happen. And thank you. Welcome in. Lori's a cat. Welcome to the Black Cats. Yeah, I think it's smart for Rusty to do that because to upload a video takes friggin' forever on her internet. So if she just does a live pop-up, if you see her show up, she's going to practice. She's going to explain the Bendy Bingo, which we're going to have our Bendy Bingo birthday bash on Saturday, November 15th, because that is Rusty's 40th birthday.
Yep.
So,
Thank
oh
you,
my gosh.
Kendra.
Oh, hello, Kendra, and thank you, Kendra. I did do some I mailed out some stuff. When did we go to the post office? Yes, day before yesterday. Thank you,
We
Tammy.
went the day before yesterday, and then we're going to go again on Monday with some more stuff.
Okay, yeah. So the day before yesterday we went. So if you are expecting stuff from us, hello, Renelle. Then it should be there. And I heard from almost everybody. I say I because it comes in my email. Susan. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Leslie in the corner.
And no, we did not put up a pending live for the bingo yet.
No, I wanted to get a pic. Well, I guess I could use a Bendy Bingo picture that we have of us. I'll use that. I'll put it up so you guys can remember. And so we're going to do that on Rusty's birthday. Excuse me if I scratch because I got 3 tick bites in 4 days and it's itchy. Hello, Daniel Paul Ply. Hello, hello. It's good to see you, Daniel. Oh my God, that tattoo of Oslo. I even showed Craig because he's a tattoo artist. I was like, oh my God, you have to. I took a screenshot of it and had to show Craig. I was like, Craig, get to this skill level, man. That is an amazing tattoo, and what a beautiful dog. Um, but I forgot where I was talking about because I immediately went to pictures of Oslo. He's so cute. But yeah, no, that'll be good for Rusty to do that with the video because this way it'll be easier. She just make it. You guys can hang out with her for a minute, and then she could explain everything, and then just make it public, and then that would work out better than the time it would take to try to upload it. And I'm up to date with these. I'm doing pretty good with these super chat stuff. I'm a good darn secretary.
And I might just start, if that works out, that might just be a thing that the Rainbow Cats get, is that whenever I film videos, I just go live and talk about whatever I was going to talk about in the video. And then if people show up, we chat, and then it becomes a public video. So that might become a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, Mercury always seems to be in retrograde. I know it really does. Hello, Linda Fisk. Linda, I dyed your yarn today. I tell you, I did. I had another. Hello, Rudy. Good to see you, Rudy. Rudy's in the house. Everybody say hello to our Rudy. I had to dye baby alpaca in pink, so I tested the pink on the baby alpaca. Came out perfect. Then I switched to the DK Sparkle, did the same thing, and it hit it that DK Sparkle just hits so fast that it has like more magenta-y colors in it. So I took it out. Anyway, your yarns are outside drying. So let's hope it doesn't rain. But yeah, they're sitting outside drying. So I did get to it finally this morning. Thank you, Mandy, very much. Mandy. Yeah. And don't forget your thumbs. Then you tell them, Kendra. Thumbus, baby, thumbus. We got 60 people in the house. Hello, 60 people in the house. And hello to lurkers.
So we've got a word of the day. So I'm going to do so for anybody that doesn't know, we do a word of the day. And what I do is tell 3 short, like, sentence stories. And I make sure to say the word of the day at least twice throughout the time. I say we're starting word of the day stories, and then I end word of the day stories. Got that? Okay. And then I end word of the day stories. And basically, you just guess. And before we actually pull the official word, we let everybody know. So no matter what, even if you don't guess correctly, we'll let you know before we draw for entries. I'm having a little bit of like asthma-y thing, so don't mind me if like I'm coughing a little bit while we do this. Anywho, I came up with an amazing idea inspired by a true crime show I was watching for a t-shirt, and I'm just running. I don't know if I'm going to do my or some in this, but I'm just running my alibi errands or I'm just running some alibi errand. I don't know which yet, but it's
Yeah,
hilarious. The shirts came today, so I'm going to finally get to make them.
I can't wait to wear
Um,
that. So when you're out running errands, you're just running your alibi errands, so you have receipts
love
in
it
case.
so much. Thank you
I
to
think
that
it's great.
human who was speaking that gave me that idea.
Yeah. And
Hold
thank
on,
you,
guys.
Diane, for telling me I had the wrong time on our thing again. Diane
And
Major
then
Mod.
I am taking orders for anything. If people want notebooks or tote bags, or I do have some t-shirts in random sizes or anything like that, let me know because I'm trying to get some orders in until I get a job since that whole thing went bad, even though I didn't do anything wrong when applying for the job. Um, and then on more amusing news, I got a website up and a merch site. And when I posted the website, I posted the team and I made Brad as the productions manager. And when he commented on that, he was like productions manager, diva wrangler. And I love that he just has this whole like us
Yeah.
being
Well,
like
he's got
divas
this like
thing on the side.
I know, and I don't consider myself a diva, but yeah, I guess we are kind of act like that sometimes. I guess maybe the for me, I think maybe it's the I don't care attitude that makes me more
Well,
of
I
a
think he's
diva.
just
But
being facetious.
what's that?
I think he's just being facetious.
Oh, I know, but I think I do have the diva attitude in the respect that I just really don't care. And it's not that I don't care, I just don't waste my
Yeah,
time on caring about things that are unnecessary to care about. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that I literally have the glasses on because I was running errands all day. And tonight we have to turn our turkeys back an hour. So make sure you turn your clocks back. And I turned my clock back on the clock downstairs earlier today so I don't forget. But then when I was downstairs doing stuff, I thought I had another hour before we went live. And the phone rings. The phone was upstairs. I don't bring the phone with me when I'm running around the house doing things. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I came up and the man goes, aren't you supposed to go live? And it was like 20 of. So I was still like a absolute mess. Hence why we got glasses. Hello, Gwen. Like I look like an absolute wreck, but that's why I put the glasses on. Gwen, I mailed you some yarn, woman. Go ahead.
okay, so answering a question, Helix. So I used to do the bags a little bit more, but I found a slightly better deal. But it also depends on the complexity of what someone wants on it. If you want like a really detailed thing versus if you just want me to write like a few words on it. So definitely email me and we could discuss more. But for the bigger tote, like the big nice box bottom ones, I can do from like maybe like 25 to 40 depending on the type of vinyl and how and all that stuff, and that would include shipping. But then I do also have those little totes that I can do cheaper, but they are tiny, tiny. I don't have any medium totes at the
The
moment.
little black ones are you talking about? Because I have one
Yeah.
here to show.
Okay, so you can show the size. But yeah, definitely email me and we can see what type of thing you're looking into, and I can give you a better idea. And
Yeah.
I'm running sales on everything, so I'm just giving my regular prices, but I'm going to be doing lesser options in the interim since this is, you know, helping with the no job thing.
This is one of the
But
little
yeah,
totes. It's just a
that's the
flat,
tote.
it's a little flat tote. It's perfect for like a skein, like if you're doing socks or something. And hello, those coming in. I see people coming. Amanda Tap Mama's here, and somebody else popped in. I didn't see, but these are the little totes she's talking about, for reference of size. I'll put it next to my head. I actually have a couple here. So basically, until Rusty gets the job, there's a couple of these we have. So these are available. There's a cat and then the little evil guy, which I think is adorable. Um, until she gets a job. Here's a project bag, just to give you a reference as well. She also has some
Yes,
project
yeah, I
bags with
usually
the
call those Notion bags. Thank you,
Notion
Tat
bags.
Mama.
Thank you, Amanda. All right, tap Amanda.
Amanda.
Yeah, I know. And you're looking good, girl. By the way. Um. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
just email me if anybody's interested in anything, and we can
yeah.
discuss things. And like I said, so like some things like those, I would sell from like $7 to $10, but I gotta like see how small and flat we can make them to see if we can sell, maybe send them in like an envelope to
Yeah, these I
see.
think would fit. I think we've sent these in envelopes. Pretty sure that
Yeah,
your notions pouches fit in envelopes. And these are zipper pouches. I'm just showing them as you're chatting. I love this moth. Reminds me of Mothra. And this one's cute.
I'm just making a note, Kendra. Yeah, we can. You can have that one.
Oh, you're making a note. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Well, it's.
Share your snacks. I would love to have some snacks. Yeah, and she did put she did get the finally, how many years? No, let me rephrase it. How many decades have we had the Mama G Gear domain? At
Well, I
least
can't
three
get it onto the
decades.
Montpelier domain. It's on a different domain because that's what I was trying to explain to you, but think I need to show you. For whatever reason, I'm trying when I try to build the site under that
Oh,
domain,
Jessica.
it's like making me have to like pay something in order to do
It should
that.
be free
That's
on the
what
Mama G Gear.
that's what I'm saying. So I don't know what's happening there. So the one I made for now in the interim is Mama G and Rusty's shop.
Oh, I saw that it said that, but I didn't know that was a whole different domain.
It is
Oh,
a
all
whole
right.
different thing. So, because for whatever reason, it's telling me I got to pay more money to use it on the Mama G Gear one,
I've
which
been
doesn't make any
giving
sense.
I've been giving him them hundreds of dollars every year for 30 years.
Yeah, so we'll figure that
Oh,
out.
hell.
But yeah,
Well, hell, I'm gonna get a hold of them. Tell
yeah.
them where they could stick a thing or two. Yeah, that's. Oh, I didn't. I saw that you said Mama G and Rusty's shop. I thought that was cute, but I didn't realize it was a different domain. Oh, that's crazy. Anyway, so if you want
Yeah, I
to,
did it because it wasn't working the other way. So I figured I'd get something up for now.
no, okay, yeah, I didn't realize that. Oh, did I not plug this in again? I did it again. Damn it. I plug it in, but I have the cord off, so I had I plugged everything to charge it, but it wasn't turned on. Yeah, I'm just a mess. What else is new? Yeah, so basically, hello, Raven fans. Good to see you. Um, you're gaming today? Awesome. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, like I'm like a Pong, Nintendo. But Atari was my favorite game. I loved Atari. We had probably 200 of those little Atari cartridges. I had this like two huge totes, and that was my
Yeah,
my favorite controlling game thing. Anyway, but
the simple.
yeah, also too, I do have a few sweaters that I and a couple ponchos that are still available. This one that I made here is a very long one, Granny Squares. It's not available because if it goes anywhere, it's going to the mail lady because she already fell in love with it. I wore it once and I eat chocolate to go to sleep at night. That's what helps me sleep. You still have it, Atari, Lacey? Oh my gosh. I love that game. You do too, Diane? Oh my gosh. That's my favorite. I think Space Invaders. I kick butt on Space Invaders. Probably still today. I could probably still do it. I had that down to a science, man. But anyway, yeah. If there's anything that you're interested that we have that you would like to buy, um, just let us know because until Rusty gets gets the job, once one opens, that's going to help to do that. All right, just letting you know that. And
So yeah, so as a reminder, we do have a word of the day. It has to do with emailing if you want an order, a new shirt about alibi errands, and Brad being a diva wrangler. Those are
because
your
we're
shortened
because we're
clues.
divas. Yes. So try to guess the word of the day. I'll look and see if anybody got it yet. Nobody's got the word yet. All right. So if you did guess the word, nobody got it yet. Thank you, Mary, and hello, Mary Wench. And your package went out too. A lot of people got their
Millions
packages
of
on their
people
way.
getting the word. So
What's that? Hello,
there's people
Grandy.
getting the word now.
Yeah, people are guessing. Yeah. Let me see if anybody got it yet. 6 people got it. All right. Okay, good. Hello, Yolandi. Yolandi's in the house. Yolandi's here. So just to also to remind, hello, Susan. I don't know if I said hello to you. I did say hi to Mama Gwen. Um, if you do want to make any hats and scarves or scarves, I should say, for you always go local charities as well. Always, we always ask you to especially this time of year of giving. I know things are tough for everybody, but your local shelters and local 503s, nonprofit animal organizations, they almost all of them have wish lists. If not, call and ask, hey, what do you need? You need paper towels, you need toilet paper, you need laundry detergent, soap, dish, soap, liquid, whatever. A lot of weird things you don't think about that that they might need. So do that because that's always good. But this lady, her name is Vicky, and she is a local charity. It's Medical Guardian subscribers. I don't know what that means or I don't know anything about the organization, but it's foster kids. Yolandi, wow, girl, I did not think of that. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, foster programs, and almost every county has also a safe shelter that you will not know where it is because it's a safe shelter, but you can contact agencies, perhaps the police department or places like that you can maybe donate to that will get them to that, because that's something that the man that lives here, that's his big thing, and it goes, and that they're female products, kids stuff, all that kind of stuff. But just yeah, it's that time. You should do it all year round, but this year that is the time of giving. Did you want to say something, hon?
Oh no, I was listening, but
Oh,
you
all
were talking
right.
about something important. I wasn't interrupting.
Oh, like I do to you all the time. I know, terrible. One more thing that, yeah, local food banks as well, Kristen, yes, absolutely. Because, yeah, if you have, if you're shopping, if you're grocery shopping, and I say this throughout the years, when you're grocery shopping, um, you could grab maybe a couple extra cans of cat food, wet cat food or cat treats or something, and drop them off at your shelter. They always could use them,
Well,
but also all these
yeah,
other organizations.
um, Morgan Mandy adopting a family for Christmas this year instead of gifting for the adult. That's wonderful. Love that.
Okay, there you go. Mandy, there's my notes to also thank you for that, because also adopt a grandparent. Um, I did this years ago when Rusty was a little girl. It wasn't intentional. It just happened to morph into that. So for several years, I took this gentleman out, visited him and everybody else at the nursing home, brought them things, brought him out to eat and all that kind of stuff. But there's a lot of people, like you have local nursing homes. Oh, thank you so much, Rebecca Macaulay. Um, is go to a local, nursing home and find out who's there that doesn't have friends or family members visiting them. And it's wonderful. Rusty was brought up um, doing a lot of that kind of stuff, and I think it
I
really
convinced
did
the bus
make.
driver to drop me off in front of St. Joseph's Manor instead of dropping me off down the street because I was like, hey, save me the time of walking all the way down here. I want to go, visit. I
Yeah,
just go like, hell
and so it's something that she started doing in first grade, kindergarten, first grade, and very young, and it stayed with her. And I think that also helped her to be a compassionate person, because she learned that at a very young age. And so if you have grandkids or whatever, if always find out who doesn't have visitors, and you can visit. You can send them a card. You can make them little, have the kids make little things to put up on the wall, or little crafts, or shawls, or whatever. You can, if you make cookies or bring a meal, always just make sure that you check with the nurses on staff that they don't have some kind of dietary restriction. But I used to take, he was in a wheelchair. He was a cerebral palsy victim and was in a retirement home because they had no place else to put him. And so we used to go pick, his name was Hoey, and used to go pick him up, and I'd throw his wheelchair in the trunk of my car, and we'd go driving and get the strawberry milkshakes and go sit at the beach, or whatever, and just spend the afternoon. And otherwise he's in that little room, you know what I'm saying? And it's an amazing, for a little bit of your time, what you can really, I don't want to say too much,
It was
because for a little bit of your
it was
time,
a happy little accident, since you've been
yeah,
watching Barbara.
it was
It was a
an
happy little accident that you met Hoey,
yeah,
Horatio Sexton, and it turned into a beautiful friendship.
yeah. And he passed in 2008, and we visited him. He used to call me on the phone, and he had cerebral palsy, so it was hard to understand his speech. So many people, I know I've told you this story before, but so many people would just like dismiss him because they couldn't understand him, and they were embarrassed. And being that I worked with hearing impaired children, and also took the time to say, hey, look, just spell it out. Even with his hands being the way they were, he would try to spell the letters for me to take the time. And I'll say, oh, I don't understand again,
Right.
to communicate. And the nurses used to actually look to me when I would come visit. They would come to me if they had to like communicate with him, so that I could like almost interpret for him. And then it got to the point where I actually understood what he was saying over the phone. So went from not understanding anything to being able to talk to him on the phone. So don't give up on it. Don't be embarrassed if you don't understand what someone's saying, because they're trying to communicate. Say, I don't understand what you're saying. Could you please try again? I'm trying to understand you, and they'll appreciate that. But the adopted grandparent, which is in line of what you're saying, adoptive family, go visit them, draw some art, go to the, Goodwill, pick up a few little trinkets or whatever, just to brighten their day. These are people that live long lives and have contributed to our society, and now, for whatever reason, maybe don't have the families to visit and whatnot.
Well,
Whatever.
it's
I'm
like
gonna get
that
off my
time that
soapbox.
we were leaving after visiting Hoey, and we were walking out, and some lady came out of her room, and the
Oh
name was, I
yeah.
think, Samantha or something, and she yelled this name twice. So we turned around, and she
Yeah.
thought I was someone else. And I remember looking up at you and being like, "Hey, do we got like an extra, I don't know, 15 minutes?" And I went into the room. I gave her the craft I had made and spent 15 minutes with this lady as some relative of theirs.
Yeah.
Can only hope that relative went and visited and was like, "Remember when you visited me last week?" Because that would have been funny. I'll never know. But I visited as a different human because this lady thought I was, and I
Whoever
wasn't
that,
going to
whoever that,
deny her.
yeah,
Yeah.
whoever the child was that she thought you were, that you pretended to be for her, um, to her, that child visited, that human visited her at that moment, even though it was Rusty. She thought, she was thinking it was somebody else, and she goes, "Oh, I still have the butterfly you drew me." And then you had made those paper dolls. We were sitting outside with Hoey, and the paper dolls, and you gave that to her, and she was like, "Oh, thank you so much." So now she got a little gift from you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take much, man. It doesn't take much. Tarps
There's
are
a few
great to
minutes in my
donate. Yes, tarps that's a very, very good idea for the homeless. Yeah, do help the unhoused people too. A lot more than there used to be. And I think we're into times now that there's going to be a lot more on the streets than we had even last year. So for whatever reasons, we're not getting into, but times are changing. And for some people, definitely not for the better. You were cooking, Zoila. You go ahead and cook. What you making, Zoila? What you making? But anyway, yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's that time of year. Halloween is our big holiday, and then Craig does the Thanksgiving. But this time of year now, we really focus even harder and take our platform and preach maybe a little bit too much, but about being charitable. And not that
We'll
we
talk a
aren't
lot
all
about
year.
we'll talk a lot more about being charitable. We'll focus a lot more on mental health and things like how to calm your worried brain, because this is a really rough time of the year for people. You know,
Yes.
we make sure people understand that we're here to help if we can, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know I'd say it at the end, but just reminding everyone that you do matter, you are loved, you are important, and this world is a better place with you in it. Like we talk about
Absolutely.
that a lot in normal.
Yeah. And with that, you should be your own best friend. Um, Always be your own best friend. And if you have to look in the mirror and talk to yourself as if you're talking to your best friend, to give yourself advice, that's always one of the tools. But also share that information with those around you. She shares it with you guys, and yeah, thank you, Lori, but take that, like, when we say things to you, spread that, be the ripple, throw the rock in the water and be one of the ripples that spreads that um, good vibe. Okay. And I'll say vibe, energy, all of that, because in how I believe, and I know Rusty does too, but I only speak for myself, um, is that I do believe that we are all connected. Um, and what karma actually means is action. And when you carry in your heart uh, kindness, gratitude, purity, I mean, every day you wake up, I don't care if your body hurts like holy, holy heaven, be happy that your eyes did open. You know what I'm saying? Say thank you for a new day to learn and a journey that you're on. But what you emit out, you get back. Hello, my sister D. But you get that back. So spreading that, be the ripple in the water, spread goodness, be patient at the four-way stop, let the guy go. I know you could spend there all day, everybody's letting everybody else go, or rushing and cutting everybody off, but try to be that good person and try to keep that calmness. And we'll talk more about that, like Rusty just said. This time of year, a lot of people are hustling, bustling, and having a hard time with with the stress and keeping it together. And Panda, you're right. I'm reading what Panda said too about the camping gear. Absolutely. Those little cheap foldable silvery blankets. I have, no joke, probably 300 of them downstairs. I have those cheap ponchos with the hoodies. I've got 100 to 300 of them downstairs in a area that's what we give away. We used to make backpacks and hand them out to people that were unhoused with all kinds of necessities, toothbrushes that have the toothpaste already in them. So all that kind of stuff. But a lot of camping gear is perfect for that. We don't have that around here so much. Hello, Dia Crochet, Sandra. I got your message that you saw the website. That's awesome. Thank you. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, that's, and share this goodness and lovingness and gratitude and generosity, even if it's your time, you're being generous with you. Like you guys are being generous with your time by being here with us. We
We appreciate.
appreciate that, and yeah. So, but I can I get very mouthy and soapboxy at this time, all the time, but more so about things that I'm passionate about. And I am totally passionate about those things that we're saying. Anyway, let's look at yarn. I know. Let's get off this topic because I feel like you know, you feel you're being watched again. Oh no, I hope it's not that actually happening. That's not a cool thing to have happen. All right. So Rusty dyed some yarns, but I also dyed some yarns. I have a bunch. Oh, and also reminding you this Thursday, we'll remind you again on Wednesday, but this Thursday is the dib sale at Dee's Creative Hands Crochet. If someone could drop that link. Also remember the word of the day and also write the word drop and drop your links. Pick one another up. You don't have to ask permission. 15 people got the word of the day so far. In the spirit of Bob Ross, because I've been sleeping with Bob now for over 2 weeks, and just watching him paint. This is Happy Little Trees, right? What do you think? Isn't that pretty? And it's soft. It's a sport weight, 320 yards, 100% superwash merino, super soft. But I've been just like dying Bob Ross
I'm going to
inspired colorways.
urinate in the station break because I forgot to do it before the live while you're
Oh
showing that.
yeah, no, I had to because I would have not been able to sit still. But yeah, I got 4 of those. I just wanted to show them to you before I put them in the piles of the bed. And this also, I didn't name this one, so if you guys come up with a name, could drop that. Yep, Carla got the word. Wink, wink. I think I have 4 or 6 of these. I hope they're coming out. Actually, I'm going to throw Rusty out of here for a second. Wait a minute. I know I got the laptop. I'm not the most technical savvy person, but I've got, I think 4, maybe 6. Again, I didn't name this. If you come up with a good name, you know what? We might just call this Diva because that is a great name. But yeah, just want to get that up close and personal. This is also a sport weight. I happen to like sport weight. It's a little smaller than a DK, or a little bigger than a little smaller than a DK. But there's all blues, again, all inspired by Bob Ross's colorways in his paintings. And that also reminds me of my mom. Hello, Marie Simpson. Good to see you. Let me see if I think I got 4 of those. Yeah, so those need a name. If anybody has a name, I think maybe we would call them Diva. Hello, Space Cadet. I'll call it, well, I just feel like it's Bob Ross related, so I probably should write like I did Happy Little Trees. I don't know. Maybe I need to come up with something more Bob Rossy. Should call it Bob Rossi. But those are pretty. I got 4 of those sport weights. And then this is not Bob Rossi. I was trying to mimic the bitty stripes. So I call this itty bitty. This is a DK weight. There's 200 yards. It's getting blown out a little bit by the lighting. Fall Mountain. Oh, that's a nice idea. Oh, Jen's singing because someone's got an earworm. Anyway, yeah, I'm showing you my hands, and my hands are dirty because I was dyeing yarn today. Bob Hart. Oh, I like that. Sandra, that's a great idea. I actually kind of like that. Maybe I'll make that singular possessive and call it Bob's Heart because that was his heart and soul. His painting. His son paints. I think his son still does the painting stuff. But that's my attempt to try to recreate the bitty stripes. And I have that. These are, like I said, these are the DK weight, and there's 6 of those. Oh my God, there's so much yarn on my twin bed is filled with yarn. Just saying. Oh, there she is. Let me pop her back up. And then just one more to show Rusty. And then Jessica Johnson. Good to see you. And here again, this again is inspired by Bob Ross's paintings. Hey Sam, I need your address. I got your stuff for you. But yeah, I got 4 of these, and these are Aran or worsted weights, approximately 200 yards per gram, and there's 4 per hank. There's 4 of those. Hello, Rita Pacheco. It's good to see you, Rita. Rita.
So my yarns that I've got aren't hanked up because they're still ever so slightly damp, and it has been raining outside, so I've had to like put the fan on them and try to dry them inside. I'm going to show you my Pima cotton ones first, and then I have a question for the community about my other ones. But I got these that are a nice purple, a chartreuse green, orange, and then where the colors meet, this almost turned into like a gray tone.
I like
for the
that.
two. If somebody in the chat wants something I'm showing right now, just let me know. And in the chat, and email me to talk more about it. Because literally everything I have is available at this point because
Even the
coming
stuff that I show you, because if you want something before the dib sale, just let me know. And because I literally the twin bed is filled. I'm just gonna, don't get dizzy, guys. I'm not joking. These are at least 4 to 6 each colorway, and I'm hoping you can see it all. But that's what's on the bed right now.
So this
So there's a
one
lot of.
is like purple going into a gray. Oh, a little. I think it might be a little bit
Hold on,
pixelated, but a
I'm
purple
gonna
going
take
into
myself
a.
off.
It's not, I was going to say it's not going to make a difference because my phone's upright, and I'm going to have to get off screen in a second anyway because Hamish is tap dancing, so you might as well come back up. But yeah, this one's like the orange to purple to grays. And I have to go because Ham's tap dancing. That means he has to go outside. I'll be right back.
He needs a urination station break. All right, so see, we're at we're 20, almost 20 of, and 42 people got the word. I'll give you a hint. It's 4 letters. Hello, Paw. Oh yeah, hello, Heidi. I said hi to you before. All right, let's do this while Rusty's giving the dog a urination station break. This is what you're going to get for the end of November. And Mary got it. You guys got it. All right. The word's diva. So write diva. So you're going to get I believe this is I don't want to lie to you. All right. So Lion Brand Santa sack. Okay. And this is both for the cat colony giveaway gets one of their own. And we pick the names. We write all the names down on the 15th. So you have to be in the black colony to be able to win this. You have to be a member by the 15th. It's just easier than having to do it all a month long. And I think Snap Wrench is here. Hello, Snap Wrench. And your thing is coming. Well, Leslie's is anyway. But you're going to get this. And we also do a monthly appreciation, which all the super chats, super stickers, each gifteds, all that stuff. Plus we give those away with the word of the day and then pick more. Those are all entries into one of these winnings, which would be the monthly appreciation winning. So inside here, as of now, this one is going to be the monthly. Oh, thank you so much, Mary Wench. This one will be the appreciation giveaway. Hello, Samantha. And you've got some yarn art, glitter, shiny black. I think that's like perfect for the holidays. Yeah, write the word diva and also drop your drops while we're doing this. Then you're also going to get red and green of the worsted sparkly. There's like 480 something yards on here. I love this yarn. I have a whole slew of this stuff because I love it. Oh, thank you very much, Heidi B. So you're going to get one of each of these. Let me write Heidi B down so I don't forget. Thank you, darling. And then
You also got kindness, Sally Stevens.
oh, Sally, I missed you. Sally kindness.
Yeah, I'll
you're
interrupt you when it comes through. You need to write down.
all right. Yeah, your chicken's been a little bit better. She's not. Sometimes I call her kindness. Sometimes I call her unkindness. Then I also had the big twist. That is the red with the glitter. It has the stellina, but the stellina is also red. Oh, thank you, Arrow Lover. Nope, I forgot the V in there. So there's that, and then this is what I got so far. Oh, thank you, Mariana. And this is bougie Barocco vintage sock yarn. And again, as always, if you have an aversion to wool, I did throw that in here. I usually keep that separate. I wasn't thinking. Obviously, today I'm not doing a lot of thinking. And we'll switch it out. If you are outside of the lower 48s, we'll work with you if you want to help with the shipping, or we could do a monetary prize. So all of that is a part of it. Also, oh, thank you, Cindy, a new member. Thank you very much. That's good. That's so far. I'll probably add more stuff, but this one here, it's pretty much, you've got a darker, oh, thank you very much, Kendra. You got the darker shades of the red and green.
And AZ Bonnie.
Let me just write Kendra and AZ Bonnie. Thank you so much.
To clean my stairs off around where Polly is fed.
I love that.
And I wanted to show you guys.
Yeah, that's a little dust broom, and that is the cutest darn thing. So cute. Like, you don't even want to get it dirty because he's just so cute. And then, so this one here is the black cat. So the cat colony. Hello, Ellie. So if you're a rainbow cat or a black cat, you get this one here. But then you also get the red with the glitter. And then the sock yarn. I didn't have anything else that was more Christmassy, but this is a really perfect any gender sock yarn. More, it's blues and beiges, different colored blues and different color like tans. And so you got those items. And like I said, this is what I put in here thus far. There'll be more. I feel like that one belongs in this one. Hold on. There's one more thing that's going in this one. If you are a black cat or a rainbow cat in your cat colony, again, you got to be a member by the 15th. That's when I write everybody's names down. This is fingerling weight. We call it fingerling. Hello, my little goblin, Nessie. Nessa's here. Nessie's here. Niecy, I'm saying Nessie. This is fingerling weight because Dee has us cringing with the fingering weight. And there's 437 yards in each. I call this Dark Christmas. And you get the two of them. This is my hand-dyed yarn. And you can see it's very bendy. And so this will be the hand-dyed yarn that you receive. And it's called, again, Dark Christmas. That's going to be in the cat colony giveaway for the end of the month in November. That's why we're showing you, Christmas stuff. Why not? Everybody else and all the other big box stores are doing it already. But because you're going to get this at the end of the month. So it'll make more sense then. But if you are a black cat, if you are a rainbow cat, let me try to untangle this. Rusty, you want to explain the rainbow cat thing while I untie this?
So we have a few different tiers of membership. There is the cat colony that includes the black cats and the rainbow cats. Our rainbow cats get 10,
6
I believe.
They get 6
1.
entries. They get 6 entries in the cat colony giveaway, and they get 6 entries in the end of the month appreciation giveaway.
Oh, okay. That's my bad. I thought it was 6 and 4. But so yeah,
No,
so you
I'm
get
sorry.
those.
That's rainbow cats.
Yeah, I thought
Rainbow
that's
cats.
what I was
I'm
supposed to
sorry.
be explaining.
Yeah. Rainbow cats. Then there's black cats. I'm sorry.
So rainbow cats. Something I'm going to be testing soon that rainbow cats might be a new perk. Since it takes too long for me to take a video, like make a video and then upload it, what I'm going to try to do is just go randomly live when I'm ready to film a video and just go live for the rainbow cats. So I'll talk about whatever information I wanted to say in the video. And if people show up, we can have a fun conversation afterwards and like chit chat. Maybe we'll see what it turns into. But that might, and then after it's done, we'll make it available to everyone. So we'll have the information I wanted to do in the video, and then maybe get to watch some of the fun we have afterwards.
Yeah.
I do also want to ask you a question. In the cotton yarn, there is a piece of paper. There's this.
Yeah.
Is
That's
that
the yarn.
because this? Okay, so this one says it's 400 grams, and then your notes say 240 meters each.
That's because I took that cotton and spun it and measured it out into smaller hanks for you to be able to manipulate.
Oh, okay, that's what I wanted to make sure of. Okay, so these are 240 meters each.
The dawns.
I want to ask the community what should these cost? Like, should these be 25 a hank? Should they be 20 a hank? I mean, it is annoying to rinse them, and I'm only going to do these ones in the last like four I have, but I don't know enough about it and trying to look up cost. There's so many different costs for things, but I try to make them so they were like colors for amigurumis. Like this
Yeah,
would make
that's
maybe a
perfect for
blue
amigurumi.
thing. So that's what I was trying to. That's what my goal was. So that's why it was a little harder to rinse out because I made them in darker colors. Like this one's got like more of your oranges and a little bit of like a mauve in it. I'm not going to spend too long showing them because they're nothing special. But
But they would
and
make
then I've
good.
got
So yeah, so you could, if you wanted to make a cotton amigurumi, I mean, you could make dishcloths and stuff out of it, but like, it might, with the hot soapy water, you're going to get some dye runoff. That's inevitable. But those would be perfect for like an amigurumi or anything you want to do with it's just like a kitchen cotton, not the Pima
yeah.
cotton that she also often dyes. But the
This is
process of dyeing it takes her the same time as it does when she does the Pima cotton. It's just a lesser quality, not as soft as the Pima.
yeah. And
So
basically, Mama had a bag of this stuff sitting in her house. So
yeah,
I'm going to buy it and I don't know, sell them for 20, 25. I got to see what they cost to ship them
yeah.
individually. And then that might make the difference of what they're
Oh, thank
costing.
you, Sandra.
Anybody's looking, and I still have, I think, 4 or 5 tanks of it left. So if somebody wants a different color scheme, I can try and do it. Um, but yeah, one of them you can see on the blue, especially. I tried to do the Mama G like hectic hank. So there's
Hectic,
some
yeah.
lighter with positively negative space.
Yeah,
So
it's like
yeah,
a
if
hectic link. Yeah.
you can mention it here, and I'll make a note, and then email me or just email me about it. But yeah, I've got some kitchen cotton available.
Yeah. So if you're interested in that, I made them a little bit bigger. They're 4 weight. So I think they're like 240 yards. Is that what
Just
I,
drop the word diva oodles.
no, you didn't give away we didn't do the giveaway yet. Yeah. See, you're a cotton
Yeah.
girl. Samantha's saying she's a cotton girl. I'm not a big, I have some like hipster cotton and stuff that I just recently bought, but I never realized there was differences between the cottons. And I've made, dishcloths because I use those in my sink. I wash my dishes with those, but if you like the cotton, and I said that'd be perfect for, amigurumi as well. But yeah, so if you're interested in any of those, get a hold of her. And as far as pricing, I don't remember what I paid. What I did was I had gotten the big bolts of them, and then I just put them on the Swift and measured the yardage, and then broke them into hanks, so it's easier for her to dye them. So that's
Just to
that's why.
be clear, I'm still going to be dyeing the Pima cotton. I'm still going to be dyeing the Pima.
Oh,
That's soft
absolutely,
because it's more worth the time and effort it takes. Whereas this stuff, it's a little bit quicker to dye this stuff, but it's no, it actually takes longer to rinse it out
longer.
and dry. So
And could you say how many yards there were again in them? I don't remember what I did because it was a little while
did
ago.
240 meters, and I can't do the
How
math to
much?
make
You're glitching on my end. How many meters?
240 meters.
So there's more than that in yards. So you're getting for a DK weight, normally your DK, I'm sorry, your worsted weights are usually 200 or less yards. That's probably, if it's 240 meters, it's around 250 yards thereabouts. Someone else can do the math. But yeah, you're daydreaming. I'm daydreaming too. Um, so you're getting a lot more yardage in that than you would normally get I think, in a worsted weight. But it is, like I said, it's a kitten cotton. But some people like that, so I'm not dissing it. It's just not my gig. It's not my jam.
It's just
But
if you use dishcloth every time you made it hot, it's going to rinse some of the dye out. There's no way for that not to like
yeah,
happen.
it'll eventually not 262 yards. All right, thank you very much, Tracy. So there's about 262 yards in each of the hanks that she dyed, and it it it'll it may or may not I've bought kitchen cotton, and it has dye. Yeah, say that 3 times fast. Hi, Kim J. Yeah, right, Diva. Drop your drops, ladies and gentlemen. Um, I bought, store kitchen cotton, and that has bled. The dye has come out of that. So,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying that yours is going to always do that, but it will.
You wear
It possibly.
and you get them too wet.
I'm just tongue tied right now. Anyway, what I wanted to show you is that for the entire month of November, and whoever slagged over, I guess that works out, but we froze. Yeah, that's, I'm afraid. Hers is freezing. I don't know if I'm freezing. I know her internet's different than mine. So sometimes Rusty's gets a little more glitchy. We need 30 thumbs. Come on, thumb us, thumb us. What we did, so on the 15th, we write down all the Black Cat members, all the Rainbow Cat members, and all the supportive friends. Those are the 3 tiers. Hello. Hello, Captain Brambles. Hi, Braddy Brad. We write those names down, and that's for the end of the month for the cat colony giveaway. Okay. Little differently to the end of the month, when we do pick the winnings of the month, anybody who's a rainbow cat up to the day prior of the end of the month will have an opportunity, just the rainbow cats. So there's usually very few, and you have a good, incredible odds for this. This is fingerling weight. There's approximately 850 yards. This is almost 3 hangs of yarn because it's 267 grams, and it's reds, all different color reds and different greens and some yellows, like orangey yellow. There's a little like tinges of like almost a pink kind of color. So this doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. This is fall colors, in my opinion. But there's approximately 850 yards. This is exclusively Karma Chameleon. Yeah, come on, come on, come. I know, I just have that song on my head now. This will be exclusively like we did last month, the month of December. At the very end of the month, we're going to write down everybody that's a rainbow cat at that moment, and those few people, fall trails. Ooh, thank you.
I like that one.
Who said that? Mimi Tammy, thank you. I'm writing fall trails on there. You just named it. Thank you very much. That's the name of that hefty Hank. Hello, Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie, for hopping in on your ace alias. But anyway, that's going to be a rainbow cat giveaway, just rainbow cats at the end of the month. So even if it's after the 15th, you become a rainbow cat, you still have an opportunity to win this. But you'll go in following month's cat colony giveaway. Hope that makes sense. I know it's a little confusing, but we'll explain it again. If you really don't get it, email one of us. We'll try to explain it better. And I got
Speaking of
pause
members,
Heidi as the last.
should I try to gift away some members? Let me see if it lets me do it.
If you could figure it out, I forgot how to do that. Yeah, right, Diva, because it's 5 after. It's a little after of 5, so we want to start picking some wieners.
So
Oh wow,
5 gifted members.
I don't know who won them, but all right. So 5 people got gifted. I don't know who it is, but there again, I don't care because we'll pick those
Okay,
names. Oh, there we
so
go.
members. We
So
remembered the 10 giveaway tool.
yeah, so we just gave away 10 memberships, and those people that are on that will be in the cat colony giveaway. All right, so let's say everybody write the word diva, because yes, we are. All of us are. And if you're not, you should be. Oh, 69 is the number. Ring the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Ring the bingo bell. The dingo bell. The bingo dingo bell. All right, somebody else write the word diva because it's 69 is just sticking there now. And we're going to I'm going to actually pull it up on the screen. Hold on. Make life easier. Let's add to screen. There we go. Right, diva. And act like, be a diva for sure. And don't, oh, thanks. We're up to 71. Don't forget on Wednesdays, we do the Wheel of Winnings. We don't necessarily do it on Saturdays, but we did get a lot of very generous, people, as you all are, with your time and what you have. We appreciate it. And we're almost at if we can get to 100 thumbs, maybe we'll do a giveaway. All right, now we're going to give away some prizes, some entries. I'm going to lean over and do my thing that I do.
Yes, and I'll be explaining Bendy Bingo in a random Rainbow Cats live, and then we'll be making it so everyone can see. So anyone that has questions about Bendy Bingo or the Bendy Bingo birthday bash for my 40th birthday on November 15th, that will
Saturday,
explain it
November
all.
15th. Yep. And if you want to donate anything for that, let us know at one of the emails that we have. We have a few emails out there. Let us know. We're sticking at 72. All right. So the first name we pick is the word of the day, and you're going to get 10 entries in there. And then we're going to pick 5 other winners, and they'll each get 2 entries. All right. You ready? Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck. And our first winner with 10 entries is Denise Lee. You write that down. All righty. You get 10 entries. You don't have to do anything. Just sit back, enjoy that win. And now the next 5 will each get 2 entries into the end of the month. Let me write these down. I gotta flip the page over here. Panda, my son Panda. Panda, sit back, enjoy that win. And the next person with 2 entries, this is the second one with the 2 entries. Flipping the page over. Is Melissa G. Write that down. Congratulations, Melissa. And the next person with 2 entries, this is the third person with 2 entries, is Melissa Knox. Look at that. There's a couple times we've had that where the 2 you Melissas were this back to back. It's not the first time that's happened. I just thought that's kind of ironic. I love that kind of weird coincidence. The next winner is Sally Kindness. Awesome. And then the last with 2 entries for the word of the day stuff is Yummy D Yummy Yummo. D Yummy. Awesome. Cool. And did we get near 100 thumbs, folks? Do you know?
I didn't see some comment yet.
I'm seeing 90 people here. So hopefully if you grab somebody's phone. I see some of you coming up here with your alter egos. Hello, Mateo. I did mouth hello to a few people. So just let me get this off of here and do that. Get up close and personal. 76. All right. Some people are missing their thumbs. We got 91 people in the chat right now. And from here, we go to today's Saturday, correct? So at 6 o'clock, we do a D rate, D's Creative Hands Crochet. And that's what we're going to do at 6 o'clock. So we could chit chat. Oh, there's Suzanne Goulet. Goulet. It's weird that it's like, why is our channel, and then you go to D's and hers is your normal names. So I don't know why some channels you're getting your
I think it was last time that said when they have glitches like this, it slowly fixes on different people's channels.
Oh, so all right. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. So they're ignoring us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got a whole nother bag of dyed yarn that I didn't show you. I showed you the stuff for the end of the month. I'll add some other stuff. Nisi, when I saw the meh bad, I thought it said something else. Excuse me. and made me kind of giggle to myself.
Hi guys.
Go ahead.
Had a moment to speak. No, I was just going to be. I didn't know how long you were going to go away for, and I was going to make a joke about like, "Hey guys, Babaji's off screen," so I can like say some words.
Go ahead. Speak.
Well, I mean, I just had like some silly things to talk about, but I did want to bring up the concept that Mamaji and I had an experience yesterday that we didn't realize was going to be as wonderful as it was. For the first time for each of us in over a decade, we saw trick or treaters.
Yes. Over
Yeah, we
two
went up
decades for
to
me.
the shop and well, the tattoo shop he works at, and he was dressed in a hot dog costume, and he asked if he can borrow a pair of fishnets from me. So he was wearing a pair of my fishnets,
He looked
and
cute.
it was very adorable. And it was just really nice. It was one of those I didn't realize how much like inner joy and love I was going to get from like hearing little voices say thank you. And then like there were so many teenagers that were fully dressed and out getting candy and all super polite and wonderful. It really was just a nice experience.
I didn't realize how much I missed trick or treaters until we went there. I mean, it's been, for me, it's over 2 decades because nobody ever comes to our houses because we're out in the woods, you know. So they do that. They'll go into the small towns where the shops are, and all the shops hand out candy. I mean, it's smart, you know. But back where we used to live, the houses were close to one another, so you know, you went to house to house. But this is another colorway. This is space junk. I think I showed these to you last time, but they were in
I
the
like space
bag.
junk.
Space junk, kind of blues and purples with speckles of black. Fishnets, yeah. Oh my God, Brad, he looked so adorable with his jean shorts folded up to make them hot pants. And then he has his fishnets, and of course he's got tattoos all over his legs going through his fishnets and his in his work shoes. Oh, he looked so cute. It's a sport
Yeah, it
weight.
was.
And
And I
he
told him,
good.
to think of you wear socks. You put socks on first, and then you put on fishnets, so that your socks are keeping your
Not cutting.
toes from the fishnets and all that. It's just much
Yeah.
easier.
All right, so I have 3 of those. I'm just showing you some more yarns so I can put them on the shelf. What weight are you showing? That the space junk was a sport weight. The one that I showed like this is a Bob Ross color palette. I have 6 of those. That's a DK weight. This one here, which I called itty bitty because I try to do the bitty stripes. That's a DK weight. I have 6 of those. I'm gonna try to do a video beforehand, so like Dee does. I do have the time. I just don't have the oomph to do it. This one is Space Monkey. It's a DK with the silver stellina, and it's Space Monkey, and it's all purples and blues, a little bit of greens, some specks of black in there. It's purty, and I believe I have 6 of those. I'm trying to name them as I go because, you know, I did say hi to you, Diana D. I just mouthed it though. All right. But then this one here is super pretty. I haven't named this one yet. Normally I would name it Rusty's Hair, but it's actually different. This one may not be available. This might be one of my keepers.
Oh, that is
It's
fun.
yeah, it's actually like I can't even explain. You're not even seeing it on here how incredibly gorgeous this is. This is a
Dude,
worsted or Aaron.
so
It's like a
Brad has an
go.
idea where he wants to ask the chat hypotheticals while we're doing things. So you
Oh
might get
yeah,
a really good question from Brad. The
actually, you know
stage is
what?
yours. And
I'm going to name this Hypnotic.
There you go. You helped name a yard.
Yeah,
A
even
yard.
though he said hypothetical when he wrote that, I was like, "Oh, hypnosis," and I was like, That's a good colorway name, hypnotic." So I'm going to name these. There's 6 of these. They're Aaron Wait. Like I said, this maybe I might. Hello, Vicky. Oodles, Vicky. Did I say hi to you before? I don't think I did. I think I did say hi to Tammy, but hello again. You hypnotic. All right, so there's 6 of those. Like I said, that might be a keeper. Once in a while, I keep them because what I would like to do, to be honest, is not get rid of, but you know what I'm saying. Um, I did buy some yarn, but I'm buying yarn more. Sandy Dandy. I'm buying more yarn with ideas of projects, not just because I like the yarn, but also because I like the yarn. But and I think I'm gonna just start using my own hand dyed yarn. So I'm gonna wean down. Hello, Dawn. I'm gonna wean down my store bought yarns and start just keeping my using my hand dyed yarns. And this one's really pretty. This is similar to the other one, but this is brighter colors. Like there's a really pretty lilac. I hope you're seeing the lilacs and cabernets and orange and yellow. And this is the Aran worsted weight, about 200 yards each, 85 merino, 15 nylon, super soft. And I have 6 of these, but there's one more I want to show you. One more. And I'm going to try to do a video, but see, I keep them all in these organza bags, so it's a real pain in the arse to take them all out, show them to you, and all that. These 3, I did a singular color, but I did a variation, so it's tonal. I call this orange slice. These are Aran worsted weights, 246 yards in each. I have 6 of them. Orange slice, it's 100% baby alpaca. Now, baby alpaca costs more money to purchase, obviously, than it does with the merino blend. But I did these in all orange. But it's like, I guess the word is tonal, if that's the word. But I have 6 of those. Those are not dibs prices because the yarn cost a few dollars more per hank out of my pocket. You know what I'm saying? And we don't really make big bucks, dudes. I hope you know that. For what the yarn costs when we buy it bare, and then the dye cost. Go ahead.
Question from the chat, Sandy Dandy. Where do you find your fabulous glasses, Mama J?
All over the place. Yeah, I got the orange line. Aren't they nice? Lana banana. I just dyed some pink alpaca for a custom order, and it came out beautiful. And Linda's is outside as well. And then I did one stormy weather is out there. I did 4 hanks of that. Thank you, Linda. Speaking of you, your yarn is drying outside. I get my glasses all over the place, oftentimes anywhere I see them, but Temu, I used to get them off of Temu also, but oftentimes it'll be like little shops, like that Bill's Crazy Place in Middletown, Connecticut. They had
Wild
all the
Bills, yeah.
circular Wild Bills. They had all the circulars, all the different colors. I bought like 20 pairs. I think I bought every single color and shade that they had. 83 thumbs. Thank you, Dawn. We're at 83, guys. Come on, 89 people here. We lost a few folks. We were 90 a little minute ago. You can't wait to see the pink. Yeah, the pink. I'm just that DK glitter. Oh, thank you so much, Diana D. The DK with the Stellina just strikes so fast that there was nothing I could do. I diluted the water and try to do the drop so that it would spread out, but there is some fuchsia in there. I'll show them to you. And if you don't like them, that's, yeah. Haven't been to Middletown in years. Yeah, Panda. Yeah, no, I don't know. Wild Bill's was famous. We knew him. Friend of ours was one of the artists there that did all the big yard art. out of metal and boats coming out of the ground. And that place was crazy. It was great.
So cool. Yeah.
And he had the little shop with all the vintage toys and all that kind of stuff. It was really, yeah. We used to do weekend concerts there too. It was a lot of fun. Camp out and whatnot in the
I
parking
got to
lot.
after hours and sit in one of their rooms. They had old roller coaster carts that you can sit in. Hypothetical from the chat just popped. That you can sit in, and we watched that movie Husk, which, if you haven't seen, is very strange. So we got to watch that sitting in like these old carts, watching a big screen inside of one of the rooms of Wild Bill's. It was just a cool time. So what's this hypothetical?
Read Brady Brad's hypothetical question he's asking the chat.
You are given the gift to fly, but
Oh,
every
Rocky.
day, rest of your life, you have to dress and act like Colonel Sanders. Do you do it?
No,
Yeah,
no, I wouldn't.
I would dress like Colonel Sanders to.
You were just in Middletown yesterday. Panda. Um, Brad lives in Connecticut, right near there. He was just there. But Rusty and my son both lived in Middletown.
Okay.
They had an apartment. They lived in Middletown for a while. But we've lived in a lot of different areas in Connecticut.
I feel
That's
like
our
me
home
buying
state.
this almost like represents me having the answer that yes, I dress like Colonel Sanders to fly for the
Yeah,
rest of my life.
yeah, you would
Like,
do
why
it.
not?
You'd be able to pull it off. Yeah.
I mean, do I get to take it off when I come home and like sit in my house? Or do I have to like sleep in Colonel Sanders? Because that is,
Oh,
I need to send them.
you have to flap. Oh, the good. All right, Samantha's got a good question there. Do you have to flap your wing? I don't think Colonel Sanders flaps his wings though. I think he just wears that white suit with the
No,
mustache
thank
and
you for talking
beard.
about the concept of flying. Do you have to flap your arms like wings in order to fly?
Oh, while you're. Oh, yeah. I'm just thinking like space jet. You know, I don't think I would want to fly regardless because I'm afraid of heights. So that would be a problem. I'm looking at my yarn. I feel like I want to do an in-house giveaway. Yeah. Did we hit
Yeah,
100 thumbs yet?
look at
Get
your
90
a
people
little
here.
bit, picking in how. Brad, we need answers. Do you have to flap our fly? No, even in private, you still have to be dressed like the Sanders. Okay, so I don't think I can handle sleeping in Colonel Sanders outfit. So I might, yeah, I might want to talk to the boss. I'm going to pull a Karen. I need to speak to your manager of this hypothetical. Manager.
All right. Are we? We're gonna do an in-house giveaway. I'm gonna show you what it. Once I figure out what it is, then I'll show you.
So we might get some random hypotheticals from our Devo Wrangler production manager, Brad, Captain Brambles. That might be a new thing that happens in some of the chats. I'm excited for it. I hope it actually happens. You would do it. You could do it. I mean, and anyone can. Can the whole costume be made out? The outfit not be made out of original materials and be like a sweatsuit version of his costume?
Oh, comfort zone. Yeah. Can you
But
still
that
fly as the colonel? Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Even if I didn't have to dress up like Colonel Sanders, I wouldn't. As much as I would like to think I'd like to, I think I'd be too anxious. All right. Are we anywhere near close to 100 thumbs yet? Hand-dyed yarn tonight. Got pretty greens and different shades of blue. You got like blue jean baby over here. You got little blues. You like
Eugene.
Brad if you do all the time. You like to be Brad? Yeah. No, that's Brad. That is him all the time. That's his personality. And you got these. So if we got 85 thumbs. If you have any aliases, if you're still here, how many we got here? We got 88 people here. So some people are missing their thumbs. I know some people watch it on the TV and it's hard to do the thumb thing. I don't watch them on TV,
Andy is
but I
really
heard
liking the
that.
page of the coach. Just saying.
I didn't hear what you said. You're glitchy to me. I don't know.
You've been glitchy to me as well, but it doesn't look glitchy on my screen. So I think that's just um,
Maybe just our
saying
communication.
if people buy your yarn to message you, but you've had two people mention two different yarns that they might want.
Oh, yeah, just message me, but also too, if you could do a screenshot because I'm naming them. You seen there's well over, I don't even know, there's well over 100 hanks of yarn right now on my twin bed. The twin bed is filled, piled high, at least 2 layers of yarns. If you could do a screenshot, it's a lot easier for me to find the yarn because it's also in purple haze bags. But these two I'd
Still
like to
take my
offer.
while you're showing yarn because I'm having like my content. Like you can even
Yeah,
hear my
I
voice is getting raspy. So I'm gonna go do my inhaler real quick.
Yeah, no,
I'll be back.
you sounded like that before earlier too. Oh, Diana D, thank you very much. I got Linda. Oh, I did get that. Okay, I just looked down here. I didn't realize I wrote you. I already wrote you. All right, cool. So we're almost at 100 thumbs. Let's do it. Oh, thank you, Dawn. Let me show you my. It's all granny squares. There's 3 sets of granny squares in the back and one on either side. So I did stripes, and then Tony is who decided that this would look nice as a pop to do like this, like almost a soft yellow. And then I got the sleeves all squared, and then the hood is with the pop color. So yeah, I wouldn't have thought of this. So this is definitely yeah, we're going to be over 30 minutes. Oh, we got a half an hour to D's. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, no, definitely. We do a D's rate at 6 o'clock for sure. But, yeah, I wouldn't have thought of this color. And then when I put it up alongside, I was like, well, I could always, pull it out if I didn't like it. And I was like, oh, I like that pop. But I did not do the end of the sleeves. I didn't do pockets and I didn't do the bottom of the, sweater with this. I just did just the front and then the hood because I didn't want to be too much. So it worked out well. I like taking advice from other people because we get the same thing. Like even when I'm dyeing yarn, I had certain colors that I really like. So 10 more thumbs for 100. Come on, guys, let's get to 100 thumbs. Um, and yeah, you get into like I like these colors, so you tend to do the same. Even when I'm buying yarn, I buy yarn that I like. I don't buy yarn what I think you guys will like. I buy yarn that I like. So there's a lot of colors. I don't have a lot of pastel colors. I personally don't like pastel. I'm not a fan of it. So I don't really have pastel colors. You know, I did buy some yarns. I'll do cause I've not been putting up the videos, and I apologize for that. For those of you that like to watch videos, take anyone's phone. Yeah, right. That's what I always say, right? Just grab somebody's phone. If you're in the store, just grab their phone. Say, hold on a second, go onto YouTube, get onto our thing, hit us a thumb, subscribe to us. Yes, we appreciate it. Has anyone ever worked with an Addy hook? I have not. You won one from Mishi's channel. Awesome. And I got it today, and I'm wondering what you'd like to work with. Yeah, actually, Diana D, I've never used an Addy hook before. I don't know if anybody else has. But we're curious, those of us who have never used it, once you do work with it, let us know. Because I have some of the Pioneer Woman. I bought 2 sets of the Pioneer Woman. I just found them actually. I'm doing some cleaning. I've been doing that forever. But I want to try those. But I bought 2 sets of those. I gave one away, but I haven't tried those yet. You never heard of it? Yeah. Oh no, I know that they make hooks and stuff. Yeah, from the Addy company. Yeah, I know they make hooks and knit needles and everything. But anyway, this is if we can get to 100 thumbs, folks. I got a word. You know what? Let's just do it. I think I have faith in y'all. All right, this is the word. Oh,
Kind of my chat was
nobody
behind
said it.
that.
If you're interested in winning these 2 hanks of yarn, we're hopefully going to go out to do mail on Monday. Not sure, and we do have a half an hour. almost a little under half an hour before D time. So we're going to talk about some calming things to do. But in the in time, you could do dropping your drops, pick one another up, but also write the word November because yay, November's here. And this is a way to thank you guys for just always being so supportive to our channel. All right. So write the word November in the chat. And Rusty, do you want to? It's up to you
Yeah,
if
if
you
you
feel
want, I
like
can.
talking.
Let me hop on here. I just did my inhaler, so I'm breathing a lot better now. Um, so I'm watching the chat. That's why my eyes are over here while it's going. If I'm glitching for people in the chat, let me know. But Mama G's been glitching for me in StreamYard, and I've been glitching for her. But I think that might just be on our end. So if I am glitching while I'm speaking to the chat, someone just write glitch or something in between the Novembers, preferably in caps so it pops up quick. Um, but yeah, some of the things I'd like to talk about. So we most of us, I won't say we all because I can't speak for everyone in the world, but many people do suffer with worrying thoughts or a busy brain, or you're just doing something and everything's fine, and then out of nowhere your brain is spiraling into the worst possible case scenario that can happen or is it going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen. uh, and you get yourself stuck in those moments. So I found a few key things that have been working for me and have also been working for some of the people I've offered to. Let me see if I put my hands down, if that helps, so I'm not moving the screen around as much. um, So one of the things is taking the worry in your brain and, is this in fact or is this in feelings? Am I just feeling like this might happen? How likely is this to happen? If I talk to my friend about this, what would they say about whether or not this is going to happen? Like allowing yourself to like look at it from as many different angles as you can in order to see how much you should be allowing your brain to worry about it. And if your brain is still worrying about it, some people like grounding, some people like so I'm freezing, but you can hear me okay. Some people like meditation, but something I've recently thought of that's been helping is memory. So finding, like how they say, find your happy place. And I was talking to my good friend Petey, and I'm sure she won't mind me using this as an example. And I was like, well, it's like when you and I go camping together on like our Petey retreat. And instead of just remembering that good moment, put yourself in the memory and then ask yourself questions. What was the first thing we ate when we were camping? What did the campsite look like? How sunny was it while we were there? What was my friend wearing? What color were they wearing the first day? Like try to give yourself things to like almost hyper focus on to take yourself out of that anxiety, because now you're in a positive memory and you're immersing yourself into it, almost kind of like how mindful observation, like when you focus on your senses. This is like focusing on your senses but fully inside your mind, if that makes sense. AZ Bonnie, you got that right?
Yeah, I wrote that down.
Okay, just making sure. I just looked up and saw it.
And even
But yeah, so that,
smells too.
yeah, smells, that they're a great link to happy memories if you can find smells that make you happy. Um, but yeah, I think the memory one, I've been working on that lately, and it's been very beneficial to just like fully immerse in a memory.
Yeah, because you're also distracting. The what you're doing is distracting your mind from what it's hyper focusing on. When you start ruminating, especially if you're ruminating on something like that happens to me, where I get, "Hello, Bridget. I hope you're feeling better, girl." Um, when you start like I get like repetitive. I had some song earlier just kept going over and over and over in my head, and it wasn't a good song. It was like, like the Sherry Lewis song that never ends kind of a thing going on, and it kept going over and over. So I started ruminating, and what you're saying would work also. Hello, crossover. Oh, the cops are in the house. Hold on. But that'll also help me distract from what's taken over my brain. Hold on, the cops are here. I got my crossover Jonathan hat on. Cops are in the house, folks. Everybody behave. Stash all your stuff, dudes. No, I'm joking. Cops, if you guys are just coming in, and Bridget, this colorway, which has got like blue jean baby and sky blue and greens. There's two Hanks. It's a DK 75 merino, 25 nylon. That doesn't sound right. I think I wrote that wrong. I think it's 85 merino and 15 nylon. Um, about 246 yards approximately, 100 grams. There's two Hanks, and the word is November. So write that, and we're gonna pick a winner because we got like 20 minutes before we go to Dee's house. But then we go to Dee's.
So the word to type is, how long is Wyclef gone to? Isn't he, I'll be gone till November, I'll be gone till November? Isn't that the song? I feel like it is
Yeah,
November.
yeah, yeah. It is
That,
November. Yeah, I think that's the name of the song. I think the name of the song is November. Wycliffe. My gosh, I haven't thought of him in a long time. Long time.
I've been listening to like 90s hip hop and blues type things recently on my drives.
Oh, it matches my outfit too. I've got that color blue. Yeah, I'm Officer Nasty. I'm Officer Diva.
You want to come up and say hi?
Oh, I'm a diva.
We got
Guns N' Roses. Oh, November Rain from Guns N' Roses. That's a great song. I used to sing that to, well, actually, that was one of your, when you were a little girl, I bought you that record, the 45 of that song. I believe it was the 45 of that song. I might be incorrect. It might have been another song, but I'm November Rain. I used to, November by Guns N' Roses. I'm having a brain problem, but,
um,
I got
that record, but it was Amanda by Boston. You got me on 45. That was
Amanda
my
by
first
Boston is what I
45.
got you. That's what it was. Yeah. The song Amanda by Boston. But I also did get you November Rain because your birthday was November. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, I had that as no Amanda by Boston was the first one.
That was the one. Yeah, that one I got you when you were little baby. So that was like the mid 80s. That was a good band. I like that. That band was great. Yeah, we're glad you're feeling better, Bridget. A lot of prayers going your way. That's one good thing. We are amazing with the prayers. Your birthday's the 19th. All right, so Snail's the 19th. I believe Noodles. No, wait a minute. Diane Major Mod. I believe her birthday is like the 14th or 15th. You got the Pokemon theme stuck in your head? Craig was talking about Pokemon last night. All the kids look so cute in their costumes. It was amazing. Helix, you're
We
the 10th? All
dressed.
the November babies.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you,
thank you,
Missy.
Missy. Thank you so much. Yeah, tapping does help. Actually, if you tap, there's certain spots, it's a whole science to it. You're the 28th? Oh my gosh. A lot of November babies. Let me write that down, Missy SJ. But tapping on your
Okay.
face in certain spots or anywhere, that also will distract you and calm you. And there's so many tricks that you can do, little things that you can do. Got a Black Friday baby? What? Oh, somebody was born on Black Friday? Oh, that's right, right? Hold on, let me try to go back here. Got a oh, okay. It's gonna be 12 years old. Oh my God, JB. Yeah, Black Friday baby. You weren't shopping that day. Nobody should shop that day. That's just So frightening. It just scares the heck out of me. I think I did it one year and I was like, heck no, I'm never going to do that again. Jerry, I dyed your yarn this morning. It's on my porch. Petting the pooch. Yeah. Oh, yes, absolutely. That's having animals. You're the 30th, Zoila? Okay, you're November 30th. I hope somebody's writing all this down and let me know. Yeah, right November if you're just coming in because we're going to give away this yarn. But Jerry, I dyed your pink yarn this morning and it's all trying to dry on my porch. We're just hoping to hold off the rain because it's been kind of rainy. Let's see how many people. We got 62 people. Everybody write the word November again. Make sure you're included. Well, I thought you said something. It's starting to glitch. I'm really getting old. Yeah, I'm getting old too.
Glitching for everyone else. I think it's glitching for you and I through the phone because I've been watching the screen behind us and it's not glitchy on there. A
Oh,
little bit,
all right.
and not as bad as it's been between the two of us.
Somebody's birthdays. I saw somebody say somebody's birthday. Hello, Yarn Barf. Yarn Barf. Didn't see you sneaking. And hello to anybody that I missed and all the lurkers. Obviously, we always want to share our love with all of you and thank you all for your continued support through all these years. One and done Black Friday. There you go. Yeah, no, heck no. I won't even leave the house on that day. I don't even want to be in the street. Hello, Ben, Jens, Happy Nook. Didn't
I
even know you
worked
were here.
too many times in corporate places to
Oh,
shop there.
yeah. Hello, Chris's Kaleidoscope. I didn't say hi to you.
Yeah, see, so Sandy's saying on their phone, I've been occasionally glitchy. So I'm definitely, you and I are glitching on our screen for each other, but not as bad as that's not what everyone else is seeing. I'm
Oh,
just
okay,
glitching.
good. Do all your shopping online. I do most of my shopping online. Oh, thank you very much, Bridget, Bridget's coming in. Rita Pacheco. I like saying your name, Rita. Rita Pacheco. But oh, there's Mombi. Hello, Mombi. 98 thumbs. We're getting there. Right November. Right November. We're almost at 100 thumbs. Space Cadet. Yeah. So anyway, we'll probably do a lot of that. Hopefully you guys like that idea. Just, passing on some little tips that work for us. It's nice to have those kinds of things in your, um, have them. Sometimes you don't think about things and like, oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. And I did drop on Facebook. I don't go on Facebook a lot. Linda, did I say hi? I know I mouthed it earlier, but hello out loud to you, Linda. Um, this is one quote that I wrote on Facebook, and I thought I just wanted to say this one because sometimes it's good to think of this when especially if you're having stuff happening in your life right now. 2 years ago, you had problems that you don't even remember. Hello, Lone Prepper. So 2 years ago, you had problems and you don't even remember them. Okay. At the time, they seemed very important and overwhelming and you stressed about it, but you don't even remember what they were now. You follow where I'm coming from? So, and you're still here. You made it through, you survived and you don't remember them. So what you're dealing with now, this too shall pass. And that's just a nice thing to think about is like, oh, like I literally got stressed out today. I was running around and I go with, one part of the house with an errand or a thought that I needed to do. And then I have 500 other things distracting me that I'm doing. And then I forget the thing I was supposed to do. I mean, I know a lot of you deal with this. And I started getting aggravated with myself and I started feeling frustrated because I couldn't stay focused. And instead, I laughed and I said, is it worth getting frustrated over this? It's just silly. Let's go back and, I'll remember it. It'll come back to me. If not, then what's the big deal? But yeah, you had some serious stuff going on 2 years ago and you don't even remember what it is. So 2 years from now, whatever you're struggling with right now will be done and gone, hopefully anyway. I know I massacred that whole concept, but the way I worded it,
Basically,
I didn't do well.
of recognize that what you're dealing with in this moment isn't going to be as big of a deal when you're out of that moment, and it is something that's in your past memories. It's
Exactly.
not, and that's not saying everything. Some things do always come back just as strong in your memories. Like a lot of times with a loss, it does.
I'm just going
But
to do this.
uh,
Oh, which,
I thought I was glitching for a second. But a lot of things that we're dealing with in the moment are not. It's not that they're silly. It's not that they're insignificant. It is that when you get over it, you're through it, you're past that storm, you're just going to remember the storm you got through. It's not going to carry the same weight that it did whilst you were standing in the center of it. That works.
exactly. Oops. Put my cop's hat back up there. Put my Jonathan hat back up on the light. Yeah,
Very
and
happy with my lap getting love right now.
one thing that is a constant and a definite is the fact that it's impermanence. Nothing is permanent. Everything changes. Everything changes. Nothing is impermanent. And we're at 101 thumbs. Awesome. Thank you, Mimi Tammy, for letting us know. So do know that nothing, the only thing that is permanent is the fact that nothing is permanent, except for obviously, when you're gone, you're gone. But there again, that might not be permanent too if you believe that there is such things as, reincarnation and whatever, or if there's a place after this that we go to. So then it isn't a definite. You follow where I'm coming from? But everything changes and just go with the flow of the dynamo. I know it's hard to do, easier to say, but the more you practice, the easier it becomes and the more calm you become because you'll be like, oh, that just broke. Oh, well, you know, let it be broken and you enjoyed it when it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It's just an attitude. It's the Buddha attitude that I have. Hello, Brandon. I'm glad you're here. And thank you for writing in November. And I noticed Judy was here. I hope I said hi. I can't remember whether I said it out loud or in my head. Yeah, Sandra, exactly. It's just, like they say, don't sweat the small stuff. I know it sounds trivial, but really don't. My father used to say, pick your wars wisely, you know? Don't sweat the small stuff. And that I couldn't give anybody better advice. If someone's bothering you and saying stuff, don't even let it roll, man. Let it roll. That's another time you were taking a nap. Oh, I wish I were Brandon. I was so tired earlier because I was running around all day. And don't say no to me, Brad. All right, what's the number we got here? Let's pick somebody because we got 10 minutes of D time. We're at 72. So if you have not written the word November and you want to win, and I'll get these out to you next week. It's blues and greens. It's really pretty. It's it's a DK weight. I lied. I don't know. You know what? I wrote wrong stuff on here. I think it is a DK. It looks almost like a worsted weight, but there's 246 yards in each skank, as we like to call it. So there's 72 and we're sticking. You guys ready? Let's pick a winner. All right. Cause it's staying at 72 entries. And thanks again, guys, for being so awesome. Oh, it went to 73 just before I did that. All right. Everybody write November again. It's great for the chat. It shows engagement. We appreciate it.
Brad said, no, Mama G, that's Spanish for no.
What no is?
Yeah.
I know. No, I don't think it is actually. What is the Spanish word for no? These glasses really hurt my ears. How do you say no in Spanish? I can't see the chat. So if anybody's writing it in Spanish, how do you say no? I know C is yes. No,
No,
maybe it is no. Maybe you're right. Okay. That might be, you could be correct.
it's no.
It is no. Okay. That's why I don't know it because I'm thinking nine. That's German.
That's German.
Uh, how do you say no in French? Oui is yes.
If
I guess I don't say no a lot because I know how to say yeses in all these languages, but not in Not the word no. All right, we're going to pick up. I again went right up to 74. That's crazy. Well, we got a few minutes, so we could chat while you're writing November and make sure everybody gets picked. I don't want anybody to be left out. All right, where are we? Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. No bueno. No bueno means good though, right, Rebecca? So no good. Bueno. I don't know. I didn't take Spanish. All right, we're at
Non.
74. We're gonna pick it. Ready? Good luck, everyone. And remember, if you are picked, or if you win anything from our channel, please email Mama G giveaway. Mama G giveaway. So there's two G's in that, no S at the end, at yahoo.com. Your name, your channel name, if it's different than your name, and also your address. And if you could write down what you won, would be very helpful because I don't always remember. Especially like last time, we gave away so much stuff. I'm like, I don't remember who won what and who, so you got, hopefully you get a hold of us.
Yeah, if you win something, you're remembering the one thing you won. We're trying to
Yeah.
remember
AZ
everything.
Bonnie.
Woo woo.
Congratulations, AZ Bonnie. Super. Oops. Let me put the little sticker in here with your name on it. Let me first I will get this off. Well, congratulations, Bonnie. That's awesome. Oh, up close and personal. Putting
I'm
a
a little
sticker.
farther away on my lap. Got a cat situation here.
Oh yeah, you enjoy that. You let that cat do whatever she wants and
She
enjoy her
will.
golden girls years. All right,
She
Bonnie,
is
your name
living
is
her
on it.
best years.
Yep, she is living her best last of her end of her life. I'm taking these off. I apologize, but they're tight. That's one thing I will say. Someone had asked about the glasses earlier. One thing I will say, I have a smaller head than most. And a lot of the glasses that they make are tight, and if they're tight on me, they would hurt most adults' heads.
I
Just saying.
can't wear 99% of her glasses. The
Exactly.
2% I can wear are the pink and then the yellow ones that I have here at my house that I've
Yeah.
taken from you to fit my head.
No, if they fit you, take them because I made a crocheted. I don't know if you've seen it. There's a crocheted mesh with a walking stick I used on the top, and then I crocheted a big mesh purple wall hanging, and on that I just hook all my sunglasses. So that's almost, it's probably 4 feet long and maybe 2 feet and 2 feet wide. 103 thumbs. Thank you guys. We always appreciate that. Oh, I had a hair flying by. You should never have a permanent solution. Yeah, for a temporary situation. Yes, Chris. Yes, that is true as well. Very true. That's why Rusty always says the world is a better place with you in it. Because we've unfortunately experienced a lot of people not feeling that way. And sad. I want a styrofoam head so I can make different size hats. Well, you couldn't make a styrofoam heads. The styrofoam heads actually are smaller than a normal head. Oh, Bonnie, thank you very much. Much appreciated, my darling. Um, I find the styrofoam heads, depending on which ones, but the ones I have tend to be a little bit smaller. Hello, Beth. It's good to see you, Beth. You've been
Yeah,
watching. You watch a replay. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And don't forget to
the,
leave a comment.
the styrofoam heads tend to be closer to like your size head, if not even smaller, as opposed to like they run the same size head. They would
Exactly.
fit us.
Yeah, they're. I would say most of the styrofoam heads that I have, and I have a lot of them. They're actually a little smaller than my head, and I have a smaller head. I have a smaller everything except my mouth. I got a big mouth, but you got to get it one of the heads. Yeah, I don't remember where I got them. I paint mine. I make mine all different colors. Hobby Lobby. It's smaller than mine. Yeah. Even the mannequins. Well, the mannequins, if you well, to be fair, the heads themselves, yes, Captain Brambles, I do have a house of heads, and I have a house of mannequins too. Got 3 mannequins. two left in my house, and then I have parts of mannequins. Like over that windowsill, there's two arms, but then there's an armless mannequin outside, but those arms don't fit her, so it didn't work. But oh, Beth, that was Beth. Thanks you. Rusty did put. A few people had asked Rusty.
So I take over on this one. I had a wish list that I put things on, and it's usually like, okay, I got to remember to get some more dog toys for both
Thank you,
speaking,
Zoe.
and some other things. So I had this like super random wish list that was private, and then people were asking me about things for my birthday. So I was like, okay, let me make this public. And as I made it public, I shared it, and then I was scrolling through it, and I was like, oh wow, I definitely go through like insane moments of like, I just need dog toys. I just need cat things.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy this. Like, and you could like see it in the list. But yeah, so I shared it just in case. I'm not obviously asking anything from anyone. It just some people asked, so I put it out there.
Wow, Lacey. I just was reading Lacey's comment. Yeah, so she does have, if you are interested, she does have, you're heading over there, Diana. Are you? Go ahead. Yeah, go do your, if anybody needs to do a urination station break, we're 2 minutes to D time. So we're going to be closing up shop and head over to D's. I'll be there in a minute. I just got to close up this room and get into the other room and say goodbye to, because we say goodbye to Rusty on here, and then I'll head over there to D's.
And all of the snacks on there are for the animals.
Yeah.
There's a single thing snack for me. There's other random stuff. And then there's like ridiculous things like the camcorder I want to get. Obviously, that's on there because I saved it for myself. I'm not
Oh yeah.
expecting it to drop that type of money. That was on there for me to
Yeah.
remember to buy.
We'll say, yeah, when we say we'll save up some cash and get that, something like that.
Yeah.
Those are the
And
big purchases.
you are all loved. You all matter. I can't wait to spend my birthday with you. I'm excited it falls on my actual birthday for the Bendy Bingo Birthday
Yeah.
Bash. And yeah, this world's a better place for you in it, and this channel's a better place with you on it. So keep
Yeah.
coming back. We appreciate you. Love to all.
Yeah, this community is wonderful, and we thank you guys so much for all that you do and your continued support. Anyway, go over. We'll see you over at Dee's. We're doing a black cat raid at Dee's house. So much love, and we'll see you Wednesday. And don't forget, we're going to be doing the Bendy Bingo on November 15th, which is a Saturday, and that'll be actually Rusty's official 40th birthday.
40th birthday.
Yeah, the big 4